We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Oakland A's and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Stepping into the box, Nick Marini.
Right fielder, Nick Marini.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Echeverria has it. The tag, and he is out on to first. But good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, and I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strike.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. Marini is on his way home, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is in there.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Lee Dale.
Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 1 out and a runner on second base. Ball 1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Duvall will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. In now, Kyle Schwarber hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. He's set and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Cold strike on the change. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in, Justin Turner. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Duvall is after it. And the inning is over. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates. Center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Semien is there for it. 1 away. Here's Echeverria now.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Into the windup and the pitch. takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here's Matt Kemp now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First offering on its way. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So stepping in, Herschel Choi.
Herschel Choi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A late swing at a slider for a strike. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Standing in, Grover Torres. It's a good first inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1. Striding into the box, David Freese. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Choi rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. Torres rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the second run scores. At the plate, Adam Duvall. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second, and it's a 4-1 game. Stepping up now, Elias Diaz, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Striding in, Marcus Semien. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Marcus Semien.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Now, a mid-90s fastball's no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Colton Wong. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Colton Wong.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. The pitcher, Sean Manaea, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Digging in to try it again. Nick Marini.
Right
2's
fielder.
all over the place.
Nick
2 on,
Marini.
2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And now they'll get the third out here, but it won't come until the run has already crossed the plate on the play. And now in the box, Trevor Williams. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Pitcher, Trevor Williams.
Pitch on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adeiny Echeverria. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Ready now, Matt Kemp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A line shot to third base. Striding in once again, Herschel Choi.
First baseman, Herschel Choi.
And that misses inside 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Grover Torres is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score here as they open things up to a 6-2 advantage.
Third baseman,
Here's David Freese to stand in. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down on it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Ramos. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Wilson
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Digging in, Lee Dale. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lee Dale.
Here's the first pitch to him. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. For Ramos, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Skied into very shallow right. Duvall moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for Oakland.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Marte. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Calling for it, Choi, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Adam Duvall.
Here it comes. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Into the box, Elias Diaz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Trevor Williams. He reached on a single in his first try. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Dale is there, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Starling Marte. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And in a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Here's Echeverria now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. In to score the runner from third. Digging in once again, Matt Kemp. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now 0-2. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Marcus Semien comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Colton Wong will stand in. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. Kemp is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Sean Manaea. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Softly hit out to short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Herschel Choi. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Coming to the plate now, Grover Torres. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Grover Torres.
Ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Third baseman.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Adam Duvall. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Right side hit hard, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Digging in, Elias Diaz. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Marini. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Fielder number 16, A.J. Pollock.
Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready once again, Nick Marini. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
First pitch on its way. Wilson Ramos checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something. This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Backhanded, and he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Trevor Williams. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Heading out toward shallow right, Marini moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Starling Marte. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter number 3.
Now batting, Adeiny Echeverria. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Digging in once again, Lee Dale. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Ready once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. On the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. So coming to the plate, Marcus Semien. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the end. Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Ready for another chance. Herschel Choi. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. For Kemp, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Riding in once again, Grover Torres. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Lifted in the air out to right. Marini is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Digging in now, David Freese. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here comes the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands and right, out of play.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Down the first baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The relay, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Sean Manaea. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Dustin Fowler. Will come off the bench now. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Center fielder number 16.
Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nick Marini is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
That's inside.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
To 2-2 now.
Yep, 2-2.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Softly hit out towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Ramos.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now it's 2-0.
Looks like he's trying to catch the corner with both those sliders. He just missed. So let's see now. A big question, Matt, is he's going to throw it again and maybe see if he can get a strike this time.
Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Now a flare out toward right center. Duvall moving forward. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Lee Dale.
First baseman, Lee Dale.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Stepping in and ready for another. Shot. Kyle Schwarber. Over 2 with a walk for him so far.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 43. Steven Ross.
Into the windup and the pitch. Flipped out the other way toward short. It was left. Here's Hechavarria on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Edwin Jackson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Edwin Jackson.
Stepping in, Adam Duvall. He's got 3 hits, including a double.
Leading off for the Pirates, right fielder Adam Duvall.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Settling in now, Stephen Brault. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Ian Happ.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. 2 down. At the plate, Starling Marte. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. Here's Hechavarria now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Hechavarria.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Edgar Santana will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Edgar Santana.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He'll start things out for it. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now here it comes. That misses 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And now pitch on the way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Colton Wong will stand in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. The throw into second. And he is out, tying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
The pitcher.
Into the box, Edwin Jackson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Matt Kemp. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramos has a play. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, Herschel Choi. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Into the box now, Grover Torres. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Grover Torres.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. Here's David Freese to stand in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now. The right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
From the stretch. Grounded to third. To second for 1. On to first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Striding in, A.J. Pollock. 2 hits in 3. At bats for him in this one. Kyle Creek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 96, Kyle Creek.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Nick Marini.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Striding into the box, Lee Dale. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here. Well, now he's 0-2 after that off-balance swing. And sitting on the on-deck circle there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And this man right here certainly did his part here this evening.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Oakland A's. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Atlanta. Left fielder Corey Dickerson.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Harper on the move. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hard on the ground towards short. Simeon's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Trevor Story, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss and a ball down. A runner on first with 2 away. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. In now, Nick Castellanos, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And a high strike there, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Here's Daniel Murphy now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Towards second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Here's Will Myers, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game. He certainly hasn't been the aggressor.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The pitch. Way outside. 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting second, designated hitter, Nick Marini.
Into the windup and the pitch. Nick Marini comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Was major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway.
Suzuki.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Standing in, Christian Villanueva. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, the tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Ready for another chance. Corey Dickerson, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Corey Dickerson.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Harper. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Stepping up now, Lee Dale. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Lee Dale.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Story backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Story brings it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Here's Bryce Harper now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right side, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Stepping in, Justin Turner, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's a fair ball. Ramos rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second. Now batting, Marcus Semien, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Dickerson into the concrete staircases and gone. Colton Wong will stand in.
Batting ninth.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Marini. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. Piscotty is right there as he takes it for the second out. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Slow roller back to the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee Dale. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lee Dale.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. 1 out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Catcher Wilson Ramos.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Settling in now, Bryce Harper. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Suzuki waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nick Castellanos now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Designated hitter Nick Castellanos.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Here's Will Myers. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Myers.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there by Pollock, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Kurt Suzuki. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tapper. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Justin Turner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Third baseman Justin Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Marcus Semien. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Colton Wong will stand in.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
From the stretch. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Preller is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. On to first, a double play. So coming to the plate, Christian Villanueva. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Christian Villanueva.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And that'll plate the runner from second and make it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. In the air, out to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in once again, Nick Castellanos. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Wong has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Marini. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Nick Marini.
Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning. Just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Myers racing back. He makes the running play. 2 down. So digging in now, Lee Dale. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away.
Catcher number
Stepping
41.
in, Wilson Ramos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Daniel Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first down of the inning. Striding in once again, Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Kurt Suzuki. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Bryce Harper now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sam Freeman will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 62, Sam Freeman.
little dribbler back at him. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Justin Turner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Marcus Semien. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Christian Villanueva. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Villanueva.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Piscotty. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Harper racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the one-out triple.
Shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Well, and he has some trouble with it, and he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The relay, and he's safe. Ready once again, Max Muncy. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Daniel Colon.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Here's the 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Straight 3 called, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Colton Wong will stand in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
On the ground to the right side. Muncy comes up with it. The tag, and he is out. So stepping in, A.J. Pollock, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Trout. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Now to the plate, Nick Marini.
Designated hitter, Nick Marini.
Check Hinder will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Chad Hinder.
Daniel Winkler takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And that misses, ball 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Pollock is on his way home. And the go-ahead runs across to score from second as they take the lead 6-5. Ready now, Stephen Piscotty. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, 2 beautiful pitches. I don't know. 2 fastballs inside. Do you stay in or do you go back outside? He's got him set up for anything right now.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Stephen Piscotty becomes out number 2 this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Lee Dale is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nick Castellanos now 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Simeon's there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box, Daniel Murphy. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Will Myers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Yulieski Gurriel will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Emilio Pagan enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Adam Eaton will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And here's a ball hit in the air. Semien onto the grass. And that's the third out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll see what he can do leading off the homemade.
Catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Another one sent foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Third baseman.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Dickerson's there. And that retires the side. Now batting, Kurt Suzuki. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Kurt Suzuki.
Blake Trinan takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 45. Blake Trinan. A defensive change for the Athletics. Now playing right field, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Harper has a read on it. 1 down. At the plate, Christian Villanueva.
Christian Villanueva.
First pitch is a cutter looked at.
0-1's the count.
0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Corey Dickerson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. This one's flared out toward left. Parker will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Digging in, Trevor Story. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up.
And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Every game has its offensive start.